is I want to show you how we were able to enter the trades that we planned this week. I want to show you how we were able to enter this long, how we were able to enter this short for 77%. And also I want to show you how we were able to enter this long for 243%. So most of these trades would have been given in Discord. So we can see, let's have a look at exactly the signals that we were given for these trades. So we've got over here potential trades for the week. Well, this was posted yesterday actually. For potential trades for the week, we're looking for confirmations in market structure, we're looking for a change in market structure, and we're looking for market cipher divergence. So that could be a bullish divergence in the case of a long, or it could be a bearish divergence in the case of a short. And we've got our POIs, our areas of interest. We've got our first area of interest over here. This is the long. We've got some others over here. So what we're going to do today is just look through some of these trades and see exactly, how they played out and see whether they would have been profitable or not. So let's go right onto the charts. So if we use a bar replay tool, just to go back to where we were last stream. Last stream, I believe we stopped around here, and I talked you through the long we took, and I talked you through the notion that, we saw a divergence on the 12-minute at the bottom, and we also saw a demand zone which we reacted from. So what we're going to do today is just play over, what's transpired since then. We can see that if we play, we can see that was a really good trade. That was a profitable trade. If we go on the 15-minute, that will just give us a little bit more time to appreciate exactly what happened. So we can see that price went up, reached a high, and it reached a high at a 12-hour zone, a POC, and a 786. This was also mentioned in the stream, the last stream, and you can go back and have a look if you want. And then at this point, what we did is we entered a short, and let's see how that short did. So we entered exactly then, the short played out, and we hit our target. And at this point, we entered a long, and let's see how well that long did. Okay, so this would be the 200 plus long that you just saw on Discord, okay? And the long did quite well as well. And right now we are about here, all right? So what I'm going to do now is just briefly go through how we were able to enter this trade and how we were able to, predict the next trade, to enter and exactly what we looked at. So I'm going to reduce this. I'm going to reduce this. I'm going to reduce that. I'm also going to reduce that. All right, super. So we've got these gray zones. What are these gray zones? Well, these gray zones, those are our POIs, our points of interest. And we're always looking to establish a POI before we enter a trade. You have to always plan before you go into a trade. You can't simply see a market structure change and jump right in hoping for the best. You have to plan, you have to prepare, and when your signals are hit, you have to go for it. So what we looked at, we drew out this nice zone up here, this supply zone. We realized that this supply zone was not only just a supply zone, it was a POC, it was also a 786 retracement level. Right, so these are about 3 confluences in this region that would potentially be a great place to look for a short. So look, what did price do as it got to that level? Well, what price did is, if we go on the 12-minute, on the 12-minute we can reduce that. Let's reduce that to about 3 per second. We can see that as price approached our zone, all right, we can expect that there is a high here, and we pause it right there. As price approached our zone, we can see that on the 12 minutes or 15 minutes, you're printing higher highs and higher lows. All right, we can see that this would have been the last low, and that low, the structure wasn't quite broken because we have wicks here, and then it was broken up here. So this is still our low. All right, at the moment it's our strong low. Why? Because it's broken structure. And we are waiting. Now what are we waiting for though? We are waiting for a potential break in structure, a potential change in market structure. All right, and that's exactly what we said over here. We're looking for a change in market structure. not only are we looking for a change in market structure, we're looking for market cipher divergence. So let's see if we got both. So on a 12-minute, we're looking for the divergence. So I'm going to zoom in here so we can see market cipher. And there we have it. We have our market cipher divergence. What is a divergence? A divergence is when price and momentum do diverging things. So as price goes up, momentum goes down, or as momentum goes up, price goes down. So what we have here is a bearish divergence. So that's our criteria number one checked. So we know there's a bearish divergence there. So market cipher is telling us there may potentially be a change in direction at this level. There may be a turning point at this level. So now it's our goal to realize exactly where that is. And we can do that using market structure. Where is there a change in market structure? Is there a flip in market structure that takes place? Well, I actually entered a trade from up here because I went into a lower scale time frame and got an entry. But if you are staying on a 12-minute, we wait to see where the flip in market structure takes place. This is not a reputable low because it's not taken out any highs. So we still wait, we wait. So we have to wait right until that low is taken, bang. So right there, the low is taken out. So all of a sudden we have our break-in structure. What do we expect after a break-in structure? After a break-in structure, we expect a retracement. Let's look out for that retracement. There we have it. The retracement happens there. We can enter the trade there and drive it down. Okay. And see what's happened. And there we go. Price goes right down. And then for the next trade, let's get rid of that for now. How will we be able to enter this trade? Well, again, we establish our POI. What's our POI? POI is your point of interest. This was our point of interest. What did we have here? We had a 12-minute zone, we had a 45-minute zone, as well as a POC. Now this was posted on the Discord. This long was given out well in advance, as we can see here. You can see you've got the exact zone we're looking for, and that was our first trade. So again, what are we looking out for at that zone? Same thing. We're looking for a change in market structure. But not only are we looking for a change in market structure, we're also looking for market cipher to give us an indication as to what's going to happen. Is it giving us a divergence? What is a divergence? As price goes down, momentum goes up. Or as price goes up, momentum goes down. Okay, so let's see if we get that. Well, if we go on a 12-minute, if we zoom in, we can see here that as price goes down, momentum goes up. All right, let's make sure we can see that. Make that nice and big. So as price goes down, momentum goes up. We can see momentum is rising up as price is coming down. This is a clear indication that we are about to get a change in direction. Okay, we're about to get a change in direction. So let's see what happens. We enter our trade, somewhere in that region. But of course, we have to wait for a break in market structure. There is no break in market structure, yes. But if we zoom in, we can see that our last low is there. And the break in structure occurs right about there. Okay. So after breaking the structure, what do we expect? We expect a retracement. Okay. And after that retracement, off we go. So we got a slight retracement there, as we can see. And after that retracement, off we go. All right. Yep, so we can see price continues to make higher highs, high lows, right up until our target. Bang, and there we have it. That's our target, and that's exactly where we got to. Okay, all right, so what are we looking out for next? So next, we can see that price has just broken that zone. It's broken that POI, okay, which is quite bullish. Although price seems to have reacted exactly from the next zone. What is the next zone? Well, that looks like a supply zone up here. What's above the supply zone? Well, above the supply zone, we have our range high. So this, in my opinion, is a very critical region to see what price does, to see what Bitcoin does. Okay, it's a very critical region to look for a short. So this is our next area of interest. It's important to see what price is doing there. If we see a change in market structure at that level, and if market cipher is telling us there is a potential change in direction, we should look to take a short from that level. Okay, so that's exactly what we did. That's what we've done so far this week. And we're looking for this as our next potential level for a short, keeping our eye on this target to see what happens next. See you next time.